ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Groupers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Florida Atlantic's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hot... Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. And what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, and understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Owls. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. You take advantage of tendencies when you set that opening script, and man, their film study showed up there.
I think the offensive coordinator, it's almost as if he knew what the defense was going to be playing. He knew the personnel. He knew the different looks and coverages and fronts that they were going to see. And that offense, they just chop up yardage, moving down the field to score in that opening series.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
7 Pandas, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Groupers offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll try it over the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Trying play action. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for this and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Wide open downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Owls come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And how about that on the 3rd and 1 chess match? Defense wins the battle with the sack.
And they bring pressure, and Reese, I'm not so sure that was a regular pass rush blitz. I think that was a run blitz. I think they maybe thought that was going to be some sort of short yardage type run, and they shot an extra defender into a gap, and man, it paid off.
And here comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Power football with the run. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And the groupers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. The give to the lone running back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's 2nd and long. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. The Groupers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here's the pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Groupers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. He's now up to 58 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Perry. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires downfield. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. They'll send out the kicker here. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gives it on the option. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The groupers can really attack on this second and short. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on second down. Throws to the tight end and wings it incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. And the groupers will punt it away on fourth down. He's got it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. The give to the back. Finds a little space. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. They'll give it to him again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Collins. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. Breaks into the open. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. They'll leave it with him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Calls his own number, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and
Their side, they've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Kennesaw State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The groupers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. On the option. Fights off a defender.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He's going to take off. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Perry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wide receiver going in motion. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's moving quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Parrish. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On the move, he fires. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The groupers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll immediately call timeout. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Owls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now on 1st down from the 40. To the air on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Here's a heat. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
The Owls will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Done on that first play of the drive, it's 2nd and 11. Off play, this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the groupers send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 40. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. And the Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Parrish. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Now on the option. Oh, he's got some space.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just feeds the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Chandler. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Slithers into space. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. On the option. He'll do it himself. He'll pitch it. Runs through a tackle. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. The Groupers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now. And the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Punt is in the air. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. They'll line up for a second down play. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the maize and blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the groupers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Turning it on. Past the first down marker and still running. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll ride the running back play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The groupers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Off the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They go to the counter. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. The option look. The pitch. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. The groupers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Going to sling it on second down. Hauls it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And how about that play by the free safety? You sort of got the feeling somebody's band was going to be playing after that one. Big gamble by the defense.
Yeah, and great job timing it up and catching them off guard, bringing the blitz. It is. You say that because I get it. It's high risk, high reward. That time, high reward, getting the sack.
Punt is on its way. They'll down this one right at midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Wick. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the groupers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback running on the draw. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The give to the back. He's past the 30. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Direct snap. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the ground with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll give it to the back. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the groupers will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Wicks. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll try the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the groupers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll toss it. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out fast.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too...
Continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On to attempt the try.
On for the extra point.
And it's perfect. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.